years of Naruto. I remembered after like 2-3 months after the official 20-year anniversary, at the last possible moment, 2 weeks before, like a week and a half before Christmas, and 2 weeks before the end of the year. But I remembered it, and I remember villain vibes exist. I remember I did that. Yeah. So this time for the villain vibes, we head into the hidden sand and we checking out the demon of the sand himself, Gaara of the desert. Since I'm trying to make this video like 10 minutes long, where the hell do I start with Gaara? Like, do I start with his introduction? Do I start with his impact on the story? Do I start with his origin story? By the way, I'm only talking about part 1 Gaara, more specifically the tuning exam, since that's the only time when he was an actual villain and not just an edgy teen with a whole lot of problems. Then again, that was basically his villain in a nutshell. Like, that was basically his role in the villain as a nutshell. Like, he was the quiet kid. Like, he embodied that quiet kid energy. And by the way, one more thing, I'm not talking about Lee versus Gaara. It's been beaten to death. Way better people than me have talked about it for the past 20 years. And personally, I just don't really want to talk about it because it makes me sad that Lee jobbed harder than fucking Gilbert. And Coffin. Throughout Gaara's life, there was one word that could describe it. Solitude. More than any other character that I've seen in Naruto. Honestly, more than the Jinchuriki, because at least Naruto had Iruka. At least B had the Raikage, and neither of them fell into that same level of darkness that Gaara did. Like, yeah, Gaara had Yajimaru for like 2-3 years, and then it immediately got pulled out from under him when Yajimaru revealed his true nature. And from that point onward, Gaara just hit the mental fuck it button. If the entire village hates me, if my own dad is going to send assassins after me to try and test my power, if my own siblings are too afraid of me to be around me, if my mother cursed me with this fate, then so be it. If the entire world sees me as a monster, then that's exactly what I will be. I am Gaara, the one who stands alone, carving the kanji of love into his forehead as that constant reminder of the one thing that he was never given. It cannot be understated just how great the tuning exams were as a tournament arc. Like, the reason I love it is, like, very few anime arcs really treat the fact that, oh yeah, this is a fight to the death. You guys can kill each other. Very few anime treat that seriously, and even fewer is it full-on 12-year-olds. Like, full-on 12-year-olds, and they keep telling, and the teachers, senseis, and all of them keep telling them, oh yeah, you guys can die in here. Like, this is a fight to the death. You guys are allowed to kill each other. The other villagers, they're probably gonna try and kill you. And the reason that is so important is because most of the cast going into the tournament were relatively good people. So, in the viewer's mind, well, not a lot of them are going to actually go through with it. Like, they're not gonna actually go through with intentionally killing somebody. Enter Gaara, who honestly, what I'm considering his actual introduction, he fucking mulches three Rain Village people without the slightest hint of guilt. And what makes it so impactful? He didn't need to do it. He very easily could have won the fight. But nah, he just full on just turned them into mulch because he's solving his own bloodlust. That's all he cares about. It's his personal satisfaction, really mostly Shikaku's satisfaction. But I'm willing to bet it's at least partially his at this point. And even making that scene better, fucking Hinata, Kiba, and Shino are right there in the bushes watching the entire thing. And their reaction to it. Hinata is fucking having a panic attack. Shino, cold as hell. Batman Shino is having piss running down his leg, shaking in his fucking boots. Kiba is full on pissing himself, trying to get everybody to get the fuck out of there. They are fucking panicking. They're fucking panicking after seeing that shit, and they keep going back to that. They keep thinking back to that as the tournament goes further on, and as the proper tournament arc kicks off after the Forest of Death, when they have to start fighting people. They keep thinking back to that moment, like, I hope I do not get paired up with this kid. He is a fucking lunatic. Hinata is full-on traumatized by that moment. You cannot tell me she isn't. Go back in that scene and look at her fucking eyes and tell me she is not shaken for the rest of the tournament. Like, that is fucking ridiculous. Like, in Gaara's mannerisms throughout not just that scene, the entire arc. Like, he is the definition of unstable. The guy has not slept in God knows how long. Like, he is on edge. He is a bomb waiting to go off, and he is looking, begging for an excuse to start killing people. Like, his siblings and his handler are basically afraid because, okay, he's got blood on his hands now, he's gonna like it, and he's gonna keep going. Orochimaru, hurry this fucking plan up. We need to hurry this shit up before we got a bigger problem on our hands. That is phenomenal introduction done. That is a phenomenal introduction and building up of a monster done in the course of one arc. Like, phenomenal. That's where I gotta leave you for today, folks. Like I said, this is a short video. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Insert typical YouTuber speech here. Like the video. Comment down below what y'all want to see. Who else y'all want to see in the villain vibes? Who y'all want to see up next? And you know what? I'm gonna bring this back too. The villain vibes, I'm bringing this back too. The apocalyptic activity table. My version of the Black Air Force energy. Who do y'all think belongs on the table? I will vibe with he, she, it, them, whatever. I will see if they belong on the table. But for now, I must bid you all adieu. Seek freedom. Goodbye. Good night, Sage.
Shiny teeth that twinkle, just like the stars in space. My shiny teeth that sparkle, adding beauty to my face. My shiny teeth that